Hi everyone. Sorry I've been away for a while. We've been really busy. The weather's been really hot. Most days too hot to cook. If it's not hot, it's muggy. So, the one thing I have been keeping up with this summer is my blog. So I have some new recipes on there. I still have a couple of recipes I still need to put on there. That's about the easiest thing, not the easiest, but that's the one I can devote my time to right now, because my time is very limited for video making. I know I've addressed this before, but I have some news for you guys. I'm going to be holding a contest. Now, I can't tell you who wins the contest, what you're going to get right now, because we're still waiting to hear back from these people. But just know that I'm going to be running a contest. I noticed the other day that I'm up to like 485 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500. So after I get to 500, if we hear from this person or not, we're going to run the contest for 500 subscribers or more. And then when we get to 1,000, similar contest, we'll put it that way. There's also a couple of things in the works behind the scenes with Toby and I. He has his blog, I have my blog, plus my cooking channel here. So we got a lot of irons in the fire, and there's a lot of other stuff outside of all that going on. But I'm sorry I don't have a video for you today. I know you are all anticipating one, and I can't wait to give you one. I can't tell you when to look for one. It will be soon, though. But that's not why we're here today. Toby has some surprises popping up in the garden, and I think we better go check. And stay tuned for the contest. I'll give you more details as I get them. So, see you guys soon.
Alright, here we are. Got a quick garden update for you folks today. And what we wanted to do was just show you a little progress that's been made over the last few weeks. This is a really popular feature on Heather's blog, and I throw it on my YouTube channel. On her YouTube channel, and I throw it on mine as well. So, Heather gave you a nice panoramic view of everything. Let's start at the other end. I'll tell you what, let's just start right here while we're close. If you'll look to my left here, these are some beans that I just got out of a bag that we got at the local supermarket. You can see the flowers starting to pop up. Everywhere there's a flower, there's a bean, like that little guy right below my finger. And we got some growing in there. We've already picked a couple of pods of beans off of that, so it's pretty cool as well. We'll be getting a bunch of those pretty quick. Tomatoes, I'm going to let Heather zoom in on all the tomatoes because they're coming out everywhere. They've done so well, and I'm extra proud of these because these are tomatoes that I grew from seed. Year-old seeds, as a matter of fact. So anything we get out of these is just going to be a bonus, and they're going to taste extra good. Look all over the place. We'll get to the cherry tomatoes out in the middle of the garden here in a second. But Heather, if you'll follow me, well, just look at all these tomatoes coming up and how well they've done. And I'm a little bit surprised, but I'm very, very happy about the whole thing. And the one thing we did actually buy at a retailer this year was pepper plants. We bought a few green bell pepper plants. And we got them at the local supermarket I was telling you about in a previous video. Look at these guys, man. Look how beautiful. If they don't get a pepper one on them, I'm happy with these. They're just so beautiful. And they are starting to get little buds on them, as you can see right here by the end of my finger. And some of the others, excuse me, some of the other pepper plants do indeed have small peppers on them. And we'll be harvesting those here in the next few weeks. When I go out front, I got a little surprise for you too. Look here. Cucumbers, old cucumber seeds that we happen to pick up, and these two guys are going with us. I'm getting them right now while we're on. Oh man, look at that. That is ready. So we're going to have salad today, I can tell. Reaching over here, got another cucumber. Look at those peppers. Those are just so beautiful. They look almost fake. And here's another thing. I ordered some corn here a couple of years ago, and I never used the seeds because I couldn't find them. Well, I found them. And these seeds are at least 2 years old. And look at the silk on this corn. I guess tassels is what some people call them. They're red, and it's some kind of special sweet corn. I cannot remember what in the world it is, but it grows like crazy. So these things are, some of them are almost 6 feet tall now.
Why don't you stand next to one?
Yeah, let me stand next to one. I'm 5'4", and this is one of the shorter corn stalks we have going at the east end of the garden here. And we just go down the aisle, and you can see, for some reason, like last year, the things at the western side of the garden seem to grow faster than the ones on the east end. And I don't understand that, but I'm not complaining. Now this one probably is about 6 feet tall. Look at this. Like I say, I'm 5'4", and this thing is up here, so it's pretty close to 6 feet. And I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. I'm loving every bit of it. Now I'm going to put these pickles down real quick, and I want to get out in the middle. Heather, if you can zoom in or follow me or something, because we got cherry tomatoes, man. These things are just going completely out of whack. And we're looking in here at some of them turning already. As you can tell, in a few days, man, we'll be having cherry tomatoes straight from the vine with our salads, and I like to cut them in half and put them on sandwiches as well.
I like making spaghetti sauces.
And spaghetti sauces. Now there was one in particular
make them sweet.
Yesterday. I'm going to reach in here and get it. This is what we call, where I come from, ripe. And you know what else we call it? A snack. Oh my Lord. Spaghetti sauce, here we come. Oh man, that's good. You can see. Getting the rough ride, we're stepping over stuff, but it's all good. I'm very proud of my garden. You can see the cherry tomatoes just coming on like gangbusters. We had a little storm come through and blew some of the bigger tomato plants over. These little tomato plants at the very end here to my left, I was a little concerned about them because they were so tiny and they wouldn't grow. They grew. I'm real excited, real excited about that. Real quick, let's look at our other beans we got here. And you can see off in there, man, where beans are starting to grow and things like that. You see a couple of little bitty ones hanging down right here. So what we're going to do is shut things down for a second, go out front, and I'll give you a quick tour of that because we got some real cool stuff out there too. We'll be back to you in just a second. Okay, we're out front now. Now this stuff I did mainly to be ornamental, and I was hoping to get a few tomatoes and peppers and what have you. And I think we're going to do that. First, let's look up here at the hanging tomatoes we got. This is a cherry tomato from the same batch of seeds that I had out back. And if you look underneath there, you can see where everything's just coming through like gangbusters. We got a bunch hanging up there. They're getting little blossoms on them and this and that and the other. So this is a very exciting time for me as we get ready to start picking stuff here in what is now the middle of August in Augusta, Maine. Look here, onions. I showed you the tip how to grow your own onions here a while back. Look at these are green onions. Look at the chives on those. Those things are a couple of feet long. Tomatoes. Pepper plant I transplanted from out back to up front. I wanted to save that just in case. You can see everything just going gangbusters, and this is probably my favorite plant. Look at this. Something like this is a pepper plant. I have no idea what kind it is, but I grew it from seed. This is my baby, and it's already got a couple of little peppers on it, as you can see right there where Heather's got the camera. Those look like they could be either poblanos or cubanelle. We'll see. Anyway, that's a quick look at our garden. This is the front yard part of it, and believe me, we get a lot of comments on this from the FedEx guys and UPS guys and the neighbors in general. So, hope you enjoyed our little tour. We've enjoyed making it grow, and we're going to be picking here in a couple of weeks, so we'll hope you'll join us for that particular video as well. So, until next time, we shall catch you when we catch you. Until then, adios, y'all.